Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the channel. It's your boy Killuaboom, your coach of the NJ Goldangles, and we are here with playoffs round 1 of GBU. Yes, I'm super excited, super hyped that we made it to playoffs, and now we're here and we're going to be taking on Q, the Costa Rican. If you guys didn't miss the week 8 battle, make sure you guys do check it out. It was a really good one against John Jr. But obviously, if you didn't and you see this video, then you know that we were able to get the W so we can be in playoffs. But again, we are taking on Q, extremely good battler, someone I've been watching for a little while now. Really cool dude. And yeah, I'm super honored to be able to play him. We called this in the beginning of the season when we put our draft recap videos out. I said, oh, I'm not going to be able to play you in regular season. He said, let's meet in playoffs, and here we are. So it's pretty funny that we actually called that, but we are here. And yeah, like I said before, good battler and GBA champion. So it's not going to be easy, but hopefully the team that we do bring maybe catches him off guard and we can try to get some good momentum in the actual game. But let's start with the matchup. So it should be popping up now. And what Q can bring is Spectrier, Sneasler, Zapdos, PILOSWINE, Vikavolt. He has a Terra Volcania, which is just freaking scary, with Terra, Fairy, and Grass, and then Fortress, Florges, Zoroark, Espeon, and Torterra. So what I definitely think he's going to bring is definitely Zapdos, definitely PILOSWINE. So I think those two come for sure. I think Sneasler is pretty good against the team also. It pressures a lot of my team with not many defensive checks to it. So I think Mamo, Zapdos, Sneasler, and then I think Volcanion definitely comes also. It's really good. It's this top killer, I believe. And yeah, it's a really good mon. Super powerful, super bulky, and it can Terra, so that makes it just that much harder. I think it will come with a Terra Fairy most likely. And then the next two that come, I don't know, I think maybe he brings Florges for like a Darkrai check along with Volcanion. He could bring Fortress, he could bring what's that thing called, Zoroark. So those things are come on my mock. Torterra came at some point, Vikavolt also because of Sticky Web. So yeah, he can have a mixture of things, but I think Zapdos, PILOSWINE, Sneasler, and Volcanion definitely come. And then from then on, he could kind of mix around things like Spectrier, Florges. I don't see Espeon coming that much, but who knows. But yeah, that's the team. He has a really scary team. The Spectrier, Sneasler, Zapdos combo is really good, very frightening. And PILOSWINE, of course, is very scary because my team is pretty weak to ice, so that's going to be a massive threat to our team. But let's start going over the team. So starting with Zapdos. So this Zapdos is it's just one to kind of take advantage of Fortress. So we have Leftovers, Brave Bird, Knockoff, Bulk Up, Substitute. And what this Zapdos is here to do is just set up maybe on something like Fortress. Regular Zapdos kind of walls it, but if we can at least chip it down, knock off its Lefty or Boots. We don't have Rock, so the Boots doesn't matter that much, but we at least know what type of item it was. And we can kind of get some information from there, especially if we knock off like Lefties or something. But that's really Zapdos' role. It doesn't do too much. It can be a pretty good wall to Sneasler also, which is always nice to have. And with bulk ups and stuff like that, we can take some ice shards from PILOSWINE, which is always very good too. But yeah, that's Zapdos. Yeah, hopefully it can do some work. So next up is the debut here in GBU for PILOSWINE. Super hyped to be able to use this one. Shout out to Shroom Raver, who gave me this set. He thinks that it would do really good, and in my mocks it did extremely good. So this is PILOSWINE with Thick Fat, Eviolite, Ice Shard, Earthquake, Icicle Crash, and Curse. And it's pretty much here just to try to break at least one thing. And my mocks, it either broke like 3 things or like 1.5. It just did a lot of damage. So hopefully we can get this in on like Zapdos or even PILOSWINE or like Florges and a lot of stuff like that, because it's super specially defensive. It can take a lot of hits from most of his team. After a bulk up, Sneasler can't even kill it from full, and after 2 bulk ups, I think the max it can do is like 50% or so. And if he brings that in and we trade, like I killed Sneasler with PILOSWINE, that's huge because Sneasler is very scary against our team. But yeah, that's PILOSWINE. Hopefully he can do some work. It's his debut here, and his first game is in playoffs, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, that's PILOSWINE. Next up we have Meloetta, Terra Normal, Chesto Berry, Psyshock, Hyper Voice, Calm Mind, Rest. This set is also really good. It depends on how, if he brings Spectre, then that kind of makes me that's what makes me choose if Meloetta's gonna come in early or later in the game. If he does bring Spectre, then it's probably gonna come in a little bit later because it's a good wall for it, it's a good check to it. We can Calm Mind and do some shenanigans there. So we have to be very careful if he does bring Spectre. It could be Scarfed maybe, anything like that could be pretty scary. But that's Meloetta. And it does so much damage with Terra Normal Hyper Voice, especially after a +1. It can take 2 Earthquakes from Mamoswine if it's not Life Orb, even if it's Adamant. So it's a really good breaker for the team, or just a check for Spectre also, which is very important. But next up we have Darkrai with Choice Scarf, Dark Pulse, Psychic, Sludge Bomb, Ice Beam. And yeah, it's just a really good Scarfer. If we can get rid of Florges and Volcanion, or if we weaken them a good chunk, then this thing can really come in and finish up the game, or clean up, or even break if we have to too. So Sludge Bomb can be kind of spammable depending on what's left or what he brings. So a Scarf Darkrai is nice because we outspeed a non-scarfed Spectre. We already outspeed Sneasler, but just in case he gets webs up and he's not on burden boosted, then we're able to outspeed Sneasler and kill that thing. So yeah, Darkrai's pretty cool. We have Ice Beam for Zapdos and things like that. And then next up we have Dragonite, our very good breaker Dragonite. I think this is going to be my dedicated lead. We have Yachi Berry, Dragon Claw, Iron Head, Flamethrower, Dragon Dance. So Flamethrower is there for the Fortress, of course, and hopefully we'll be able to get it down to its 30 if he does bring Fortress. So Dragonite's just going to be an early game breaker like it has been the last few games for us, and hopefully it can get the job done. Hopefully it can at least chip something away like Volcanion or Mamoswine. I kind of expect a Mamoswine lead. If I do see that, then I'm just going to Iron Head to try to get some chip on that thing. But that is Dragonite. And then next up we have Gengar. So in my mocks, Gengar did extremely well. It almost, I think out of 3 games it won 2 of them for me. At the end, it's just, you know, with Choice Scarf, it was able to finish off the team pretty well. I think Gengar does really good here. Maybe he brings Zora because of that. Either way, we outspeed, so there's that. But Gengar is really good. Shadow Ball, Psychic, Sludge Bomb, Trick in case things get a little bit tricky. No pun intended. But that's Gengar. Gengar does really good this week. I'm happy it can come into playoffs. We barely used it throughout the season, but it is a really good matchup for Gengar this week. That's pretty much the team, guys. Super nervous, super excited to be able to play Q. I've been practicing a lot for this game, so hopefully we can get a win. In my mocks, it was a very fast-paced game, and that's kind of how we're gonna have to play it, with PILOSWINE and like Dragonite trying to break things for the rest of the team. But that's the team, guys. I hope we can do well with it. Hopefully we can make it to the next round. Super excited, and yeah, I'll see you guys at the battle. Alright, we are back and searching for Q. Let's see what he ends up bringing. Super hyped, super nervous. And let's see what Q brings. Sneasler, he does bring the Spectre, he does bring Vikavolt too, so no Florges. Okay, interesting. Alright, so Sneasler. So this is very scary, for sure, because he did bring the Vikavolt, which I was kind of expecting. So I think we lead our Dragonite. So this is kind of something I wanted to try mocking with, the Spectre or Vikavolt combo. But let's see if we can actually do some work with this. So let's see. It's gonna be scary for sure. The Vikavolt very much scares me. He has a very fast team, so without my Scarfers it makes it kind of hard, but let's see what he leads with. I think it's gonna be the Volt. Oh, Sneasler, okay. Interesting. We could Dragon Claw here, or we can... I think maybe we Dragon Dance. He could be like... I don't think he'll risk the Dire Claw. So I think we Dragon Dance here. Yeah, I think we Dragon Dance here. He'll probably U-turn up here. And then probably Mamoswine comes in. Which we live any ice move, but then the next turn we die. So I think this is a Scarf Sneasler. So let's just put U-turn. I'm not gonna suggest it yet. Okay, so he goes into this. Okay, nice. He's gonna probably put up webs. I don't think a +1 Dragon Claw kills. Yeah, it doesn't. But we Dragon Claw here, and we do some damage to this thing. I'm really not sure how well we're gonna be able to do with webs up. Oh, that does not much at all. This thing doesn't get roost anymore. Yeah, it doesn't get roost anymore. Ooh, that sucks. That really sucks that he killed us with that. So this kind of ruins our plan, but at least he's not gonna get webs up. Oh, that really sucks. That crit is huge. And now we die from helmet too. But we killed this regardless. At least Dragon Knight was able to kill something. I think we die from helmet, even if we don't, I think we do. Mamoswine just comes in, so. Yeah, okay, so Vikabot's gone, at least no webs. And is killed by D-Knight. And D-Knight dies to helmet. Okay, so our D-Knight is gone, which is rough, because it would have been in a decent amount of health. Does he go Sneasler again? Unless he goes Zapdos. Let me think. I need Meloetta for sure. Gengar and Darkrai have to stay in the back. If he goes Sneasler, then I just go Zapdos, I think. But if he goes... I think I go Zapdos. What does he have again? He still has Mamoswine, which is a huge threat. I think maybe I should go Zapdos. We don't have close combat though. I think I'm going Zapdos. Oh man, that crit really sucks, because that would at least kept us for him to be forced to go into... Okay. Forced to go into like Mamo or something. Okay, so Meloetta doesn't take this too nicely. Sneasler... I think we Brave Bird. If he Terras, but I think we Brave Bird here. We'll probably die to Terra Blast, but I think I'm gonna Brave Bird here. He could go Zapdos. If he's a Scarf Volcanion, that'd be kinda crazy. Alright, cool. So we Brave Bird here. He doesn't Terra. That's a 2-hit KO. And I think we die from Steam Eruption. Another crit. Oh, come on. I'm not sure if we died. Oh, this just really sucks. And Volcanion. It depends on its investment, but we definitely would have not died. So what does he have left? So Volcanion kills our Zapdos. And he has still Mamo and everything pretty much. Do I go into Meloetta or do I go into Gengar and just Shadow Ball? I think Shadow Ball might kill, but I think I have to go Meloetta. I think I'm gonna go Meloetta here. Oh, this sucks, dude. Because we would have still been alive, we would have been able to either kill this or do some damage to Zapdos, but I think I'm gonna Calm Mind here. Really sucks that we get crit again. But hopefully we can bring it back. Because that's a rough start. So he does have Steam Eruption. I didn't see what item, so he might be Assault Vest. That's kind of why I didn't want to go Gengar. Maybe it would have killed anyways, but I don't want to risk it. Didn't really know what else to go into. So I think he Terras. I mean, he does Terra here. I didn't Terra. We Calm Mind, and then I think we Hyper Voice. I think that's the play. Let's see what he ends up going for. And let's see how much damage this does to us. So we're at 362. It'd be nice if he misses. Oh, he Terra Blast, okay. So I don't think that should do too much. How much are we left on? Okay, that does nothing. So Terra Blast, let's see. Terra Blast, and we're +1 Meloetta. with Terra Normal. Do I even need to Terra Normal? I don't need to. I think I might be able to kill this. So I think I'm just gonna Hyper Voice. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Hyper Voice here and grab a kill with Meloetta. Oh, does he go Spectre? Oh no, that's Mamoswine, right? Okay, nice. That's huge. Ooh, perfect. And we Hyper Voice again. I think we can Side Shock though. Let me just make sure. He probably thought we were gonna constantly just be setting up here. +1 Side Shock should always kill, I think. I just want to make sure. I don't want to... Yeah, I think Side Shock will always kill. He's probably gonna Ice Shard. Okay, yeah. Okay, not bad, not bad. Sneasler has to come in here, I think. But Meloetta kills Mamo. The Volcanion's pretty low. So after that hacks, like 2 turns in a row, we're still looking okay. And Melo grabs another kill. I think he has to go Sneasler here. Do I sack Meloetta? I don't have much that can really take Sneasler on anymore. I don't want to sack Mamoswine. Oh, this is a tough decision here. Because Meloetta's super nice. Gengar I can't risk losing. Oh man, this is rough. Because Gengar looking extremely nice with Shadow Balls also. Zapdos is still there though. Oh, this is a hard decision here. Should I just go into Gengar? He might Dire Claw. I think I might go Gengar. Oh, this might be a choke though. Let me think this through. Because Mamoswine I need. I mean, Piloswine I need. Do I sack this and then lose to Spectre? I don't think I can do that. I think I might go into Gengar. This might be a choke. I feel like Gengar wins, but I need to weaken that Zapdos too. If I was Chople, that would have been nice. Be close combats. Okay, cool. So I think we Psychic here. Whatever comes in, it doesn't matter. We Psychic. Zapdos could come in, but I think we Psychic either way. Yeah, we Psychic here. We read the close combat, so we know he's CC. I think he's like Scarfed or something. But Zapdos is pretty annoying. This is Volcanion, okay. So we should be able to kill this. Okay, cool. So Gengar kills Volcanion. So that means that Darkrai just goes pretty nuts. But killed by Gengar. Okay, so Spectre, Sneasler, and Zapdos are left. So Piloswine can be pretty nice. We have to use it on the Zapdos, I think. And if he reads like the bulk up somehow, or he's just is risky with it and goes Sneasler as I bulk up, that's gonna be a little bit rough. Okay, so let's see what he goes into. He goes into Zapdos, okay. Does he Thunderbolt here? Or does he U-turn out? I think he might U-turn or Hurricane. And then we can kind of see how much damage he does. But we go Piloswine. Hopefully he doesn't U-turn. Hopefully he Thunderbolts. Come on, Piloswine. You can do this. Hurricane. Okay, how much is this doing? Is it Specs? It's not Specs. Nice. So we Curse here? Or do we just Crash? 2 Hurricanes can do a lot to us. I don't even think we have to Curse here. Where is Piloswine? We can Crash. Or do I just Curse? 2 Curses is not gonna kill us. I mean, 2 Hurricanes is not gonna kill us. So I think I Curse. I think I Curse. If Sneasler is like White Herb or something, that's gonna be a little bit rough. He does U-turn. Where are we at? Hopefully he doesn't go Sneasler. He has to go Sneasler. I should have just crashed. Because I don't know if we can beat the team if Sneasler pops his like White Herb or something. Okay, so he goes into this. Okay, I don't think this kills us. Maybe it does. Shadow Ball shouldn't kill us. We are pretty freaking fat in this. So 242. 242, we are at 60%. How about specs? Choice specs. Choice specs still doesn't kill us, and at +1, maybe he's Will-O-Wisp or something. Earthquake does a ton, but I'm still gonna... Okay, he's Calm Mind. Interesting. I think Earthquake plus Shard might kill. So we smack this thing, see how bulky it is. Yep, it does kill. I think it kills. Yeah, 29 at 30, that should definitely be in range. So we know this thing is Calm Mind, and now we Ice Shard. So Spectrier, right? Spectrier. Yep, we killed the Spectrier, so killed by PILOSWINE. Now he has Zapdos and Sneasler. How much did we do to Sneasler? Sneasler at +1. I think it does too much. CC does too much, yeah. Is it Scarf though? I don't think he can keep himself scarfed to CC. Let me see. I think we Shard here. Because close combat's always gonna kill us. We're at 242, which is 60%. It might not kill us actually. It might not kill us. Do I go for the damage? I think I go for Earthquake here. Please, please survive. Yes, we survived. PILOSWINE, the beast. Oh my god, PILOSWINE is crazy. So crazy. So killed by PILOSWINE. PILOSWINE is the MVP. That's 2 kills for PILOSWINE, and then we just Ice Shard I think twice, and then Gengar should be able to win. If not, Zapdos wins. I mean, Darkrai wins. Oh my god, thank you Shroom Raider. Shout out to Shroom Raider for this crazy set. He has to Hurricane, and if he misses, then it's whatever, but we Ice Shard. Gets some massive damage here. Okay, he Heat Waves. Alright, now I have to see if Darkrai Ice Beam kills Zapdos. Defensive 52 to 68. I think we go for it. Actually, let me see. PILOSWINE +1 Ice Shard. So he's actually pretty Spadef, but I think we go for it anyways. Yeah, I think we go for Ice Beam. Hopefully it kills, it might not, but let's see. Yes, and we win. Let's go. PILOSWINE putting the team on its back. But killed by Darkrai. And I don't think he expected that PILOSWINE set, man. That thing broke his team. But GG's to Q, we make it to the semifinals. I cannot believe it, guys. I don't think I made a semis like in so long, so I'm super hyped to be in semis for GBU. Freaking PILOSWINE, the MVP, putting the team on its back. Even after some very early hacks against us, we were able to bring it back. PILOSWINE just, again, putting the team on its back, picking up 2 kills. And weakening the Zapdos a lot, enough for Darkrai to just come in and finish the game off. But GG's to Q, really good battler. Make sure you guys do check him out. I'm a huge fan of his, so it's crazy that we were able to beat him. Again, GBU champion. I just think our PILOSWINE set really caught him off guard, which was pretty much the plan with this team. But again, GG's guys, super hyped. We made it to semifinals of GBU, and hopefully we can push on forward from there. GG's though. Hope you guys did like the battle. Make sure you leave a like, you subscribe, and we move on to the next stage. So I'll see you guys in the semifinals. Peace.